Back in September, despite major delays, director David Fincher stated that he believed that a sequel to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo would eventually happen because of the millions of dollars that Sony has already spent on the rights to the script. But in a recent interview on the concept of a sequel, star Rooney Mara stated, "I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sad never to do it again, but it just doesn't seem like it's in the cards." Amy Rose, buy or sell that we'll actually see a Dragon Tattoo sequel?
Sadly, I will buy that we won't see it. I'm kind of torn. I could see it going in either direction, but because of everything that's happened with Sony recently and all the backlash of that, what's a few $1 million in the grand scheme of the madness that is afoot for them? So I would like to see it because I think Fincher is a mastermind and Rooney Mara was amazing in this role. I still liked the Swedish version better with Noomi Rapace. It was just tonally just creepier. And I like what he did because it felt like a different film. And as a remake, that's what you should be doing. So yeah, I would be interested in seeing it. And then we hear Daniel Craig wouldn't even be coming back. And there's just been a lot of controversy and like a lot of delays with this one. So if I were Sony at the current state, I'd probably wash my hands of it because not everyone's like, oh, I'm dying for that, give it back to me, opposed to Spider-Man where everyone's like, what's gonna happen with the character? So I think from a business perspective, it'd probably be better to walk away at this point. Shnet?
I agree. I mean, I love the Swedish versions, and I'd already seen all three of them by the time this movie came out. So I just felt like, why is David Fincher, why is everybody wasting their time because they already made this movie? It wasn't radically different. If you compare both films, the Swedish version and the American version, they're just too similar for my taste. Also, just a couple of years apart. Just the whole idea of like, we live in a global cinema now, so it's like making these remakes, like The Raid or something, like a year later, it just makes me very angry as a film goer. So
totally.
I'm happy and I thought it was a good film, but I don't need to see the American version of the girl who plays with the hornet's nest or the girl who played with fire because I've already seen them. I've seen the Swedish version and they're great. So
I buy that we're not going to see it again because if you read those emails, Fincher wants nothing to do with Sony at this point right now. You know, so as of right now, I mean, the back and forth and the negotiations were kind of bad and. So if it's him, he distanced himself a little bit, and then Rooney Mara I don't want to see someone. It's probably going to be made in years from now, you know, from somebody else. I'm buying the fact that we won't see a Fincher Mara version. I'm not buying that we will never see it ever again. Probably the same time Manhood comes out.
Yeah, well, I'm selling it for that reason. I think you will eventually see another incarnation. I think you'll see a continuation. I don't think you're going to see a reboot of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I think they're going to pick up from wherever it left off. Because that movie, and I didn't see the Swedish versions, but that movie left off, and I was like, oh, no, okay, now I'm locked in. No, you got me. In the last 10 minutes, I was enjoying the movie, and now I'm like, oh, now I want to see what happens next. I'm not going to read the books, so I want to see the movie version. And I feel bad for Sony because they just don't have good luck with franchises right now. Like, they just cannot get a franchise with any sort of stability right now. So I think eventually you will see something, but I agree with the panel that you're not going to see Fincher do it. I don't think he wants to waste his time. I don't think Rooney Mara wants to waste her time doing it. You see how hard it is once you get wrapped into a franchise that you're not that interested in, as it turns out, like with Dornan in 50 Shades of Grey. I think that if you see your exit plan, you can get out of something like this, they're probably going to do that.
And it excites me that Fincher, again, more original work because he's just so, Gone Girl was spectacular. I loved the book. I was like, what are they going to do with it? So that's exciting. So we'll see.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.